Hello everyone, and welcome to this week's Magic Arena Deck Tech. So, you may have noticed there are some changes. Welcome to Dominaria. So, Dominaria has arrived to Magic Arena, and there's a bunch of new stuff that came with it. Improvements to the economy, so thankfully the gold rewards are a little bit better, although you no longer get any cards for it. And soon we're going to be having Quick Draft. It's not up yet, but next week it'll be starting, so it's locked there. It's going to be Hour of Devastation to start, and then they'll be releasing new sets afterwards. And we now have multiple different places to play our games. So we've got a regular ladder, which is the rank constructed. We also have Quick Constructed, where we do a little mini tournament for an entry fee, and you try and get as many wins as you can before you get 3 losses. So either 7 wins or 3 losses, and that's what we're going to be doing today. But let's take a look at the deck. What are we piloting? Well, rats. With the release of Dominaria, I had to make this deck. It's just too much fun, I think. So this is what it says. It's a rats deck. What we're looking for... Oh, right, I forgot. There's a change layout button up here now. What we're looking to do is play a lot of Rat Colony. This is a pretty cheap deck to make because Magic Arena has a system where, like, how do I have 20 Rat Colonies? You get 4, and it'll let you put as many as you want in your deck. When you have a card like Rat Colony that says that you can have any number of them. So I actually only have 4 in my collection, but I can put as many as I want. I can do 20, I can do 30, I can do 100. It doesn't matter. I can do a whole bunch. We also are running... So what Rat Colony does is it gives us +1 for each other rat I control. So we're just going to try and chain those together, play as many Rat Colonies as we can, as quickly as we can, and overwhelm our opponent before they have a chance to recover from it. Now, how do we get it through, say, like token lists or things like that? Because there's a lot of lists that have things like Sacred Cat. This only has 1 toughness. It only gives a boost to power. So, yeah, it's a lot of damage, but they die really, really easily. Well, enter the other half of the combo, which is Tetsuko Umezawa, Fugitive. This card is very key. So, creatures with power or toughness 1 or less can't be blocked. So all of our Rat Colonies are unblockable. You can overwhelm them without having Tetsuko, but it's really sweet to combine those. You also have a bunch of card draw spells and some interaction with your opponent. So you've got Chart a Course to help you draw a bunch of cards early, because you can dump out Rat Colonies very, very quickly. You just throw them onto the board and go, 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 go. And you run out of a hand very, very fast, so you need some way to replenish it a little bit. Chart, of course, does that. We also need to protect ourselves from things like Settle the Wreckage and other board wipes, because we're going to try and play as many Rat Colonies into play as possible. So something like Sweltering Sun, Golden Demise, anything that kills multiple creatures would be really, really bad for us. So we have some ways to interact with that. We have Negates, and we also have Admiral's Orders, which is one of the other ones that I spent a little bit of crafting time on. So I got 2 rare wild cards into Admiral's Orders, so when we're attacking, it only costs 1 for us to have a counter spell. And we can counter things on our opponent's turn still, which is nice. So, you know, in case they have a Scarab God or something, instead of just having only Negates. So we've got those, and then we have Pull from Tomorrow to also help us replenish our hand. It's something that you already have free in your collection, so I wanted to add it. I added in 2 Vanquisher's Banner. I made a second one. You originally start out with 1. And then last but not least, we have a whole lot of Ravenous Chupacabras. I would probably switch these for something like Cast Down, but I used basically all of my uncommon wild cards making other things in this deck, and I basically Tetsuko, and I don't have any left, so we're running Ravenous Chupacabra instead. It's fine. You could certainly run Cast Down if you have them, but either way is pretty okay. And then I managed to get a Fetid Pools before, so I have those. If I could, I would run 4 of them. Don't really have the rares to put into it yet, but those are some quick changes that you can make, as I would definitely like just cut down on swamps and islands. And, actually, first cut out the Evolving Wilds. I would swap 2 Evolving Wilds for 2 Fetid Pools, and then probably chop a swamp. And so then you'd be able to get 4 Fetid Pools. You don't want to have too many tap lands, because you really want to be getting your Rats out early and fast. It's a pretty aggressive deck. And yeah, I mean, that's really all that it is. It's just a combo of Rat Colony, Tetsuko, Smash Face, and hopefully protect it with a little bit of counter magic. And we're going to dive into some games here and see how we do.